Buenos dias, mi amigos. Hey, Jeremy, what's going on, buddy? I am gonna warn you right now, the acoustics up in here are awesome. And by that, I mean full sarcasm. Hey, Jeff, how you doing, man? So, as you can see, we are both streaming from our separate houses. Um, where to begin? So, due to the fact that I am going to be from my house probably for the next at least month, maybe two. The acoustics are not going to be, they are a lot better. I don't know about that. I can hear my own echo. The lighting is not that great. This is my son's bedroom slash the guest room when we have people over. So the lighting in here is basically kids' lights. However, it will get the job done. We can scratch the itch. We can finally reach out and do some breaks. How's everybody doing, by the Jeremy? How are you, man? How's the family? Everybody well? What's up, Matthew? How you doing, man? Ah, you're welcome, man. You're welcome. So, yeah, not the most ideal circumstances, but we're here. We figure we do it. So, as a heads up, um, I'm sure a lot of you have already visited the site. You've seen that the personals for right now are going to be a no go. In addition to that, we're starting off with just two or three. I had a two carloads of stuff to bring to my house. I have basically the whole setup, the original setup. Yeah, Benjamin, we have tons of NT, but right now, it's all up on the site. It's divisions, but because it's divisions, it's kind of pricey. It's a expensive product to begin with. I'm gonna be doing feedback. Actually, let me show you something real fast. Oh goodness gracious! I have six of these cases with me. I keep these cases in my gun safe, so that nobody can get them. I have quite a few. Um, the NT is probably going to be changing. We're probably going to do, instead of case breaks, we might break it down to like two box breaks, just to keep the cost down. I'm sorry to hear that, Matthew. I'm sure whoever's handles Facebook has gotten to you. Am I breaking Bowman Draft? Yeah, it's Bowman Draft. So, yeah, the I have to actually, one of the things that I'm only doing two breaks today. Going to be basically doing a lot of asking and polling. Um, we're doing division breaks because divisions are going to be easier for packaging and moving. Now, with NT being such an expensive product to begin with, um, we might just do more smaller breaks. We might do one case breaks, two, or excuse me, two box breaks as opposed to case breaks. or we might do, um, yeah, two instead of four. Edgar, these are all sold out. If you want to go to the site, dacardworld.com. Um, you're going to see, anyway, the, we're going to be basically breaking a lot of the ones you see on the site down into smaller chunks, just because for sheer price purposes. So we just want to get some feedback, because a division break of a 4-box case of NT is over $500. It's crazy, but it's $1,000 a box basically, retail. So if people are interested, and I would just need the thumbs up, we will do 2-box breaks, which is a half case break. That is a possibility. It kind of breaks from tradition from what you're usually doing with those. Hey, Pizza, good to see you, friend. How are you and the family? For those who get in early, you're going to hear me ask every one of my regulars that question, so mind you, I'm going to be repeating myself. But yeah, you might see some smaller breaks just for the corona free. Hey, that's good, man. That's good. We are mostly isolated. My wife and my son haven't left in 2 weeks. I have been venturing out about once a week, just to stock up on food and stuff. Dex, Reed is at home. Well, we're in New York, buddy. We're all in lockdown. we're not allowed out unless you're going to the store. So we are non-essential. So to get around to the fact that we're not essential, hey, actually, you can contact him yourself if you go to dacardworld.com. He has his own section. What's up, Poker Jeep? So again, I'll be apologizing for the acoustics over and over again. But this is going to be the new normal for a little while. I am going to go live Monday through Friday again. It's not going to be the normal hours. You're actually going to be seeing me 6 p.m. to midnight. Oh my God, I gotcha, Murph. All right. Yeah, Dex, I know absolutely nothing about the buying. I am simply in breaking. The website is the only information I would have. So I know that everybody that's associated with the company is under lockdown. We're working from home. Hey, what is going on, Zach? Michael, thank you, man. Yeah, sorry, Dex. We're kind of splintered right now, and I know he might be able to acquire things from home, just by sending pictures back and forth. So just get in contact with him through the site. I believe his email, or there's a general email on the site that'll help you with that. Yeah, that pizza. You're right. Yours and mine both. Well, Zach, how's you and the family? How's the health going, man? Matthew, no, I don't. Sorry. Tiny. I saw it actually. Yeah, Tiny. I did get to see it. They forwarded it to me the day they said, "Hey, I just received this." And I explained exactly what it was, and they're like, "Oh, that's so awesome." Good, man. Everybody here is good. My son is stir crazy. You may hear a little him getting loud in the background. He's got a little cabin fever. We go outside and play a little bit of soccer when we can, but it's been raining the last couple of days. But yeah, it's been interesting. But the Mahomes journey pretty awesome, man. Yeah, Jimmy is he is he's a handful when he doesn't have school to burn off all of his energy. How about this? How about my son now plays PUBG on his tablet, and he got his first chicken dinner today with a 7 kill stat line. And I want to point out, my son is 4. Yeah, pizza. See, I need to have a basement. I don't have one of those. I would love an extra room to let him vent, but we're stuck. We were stuck where we are for the moment. It's good stuff, man. Yeah, I just needed to. Where we're at when the ground gets wet, it's just mud. The grass is it's no so bueno. So I gotta wait till it dries out. Yes, and here's the funny thing. I figured there would be nobody in the world that would ever believe this. So I happened to have my phone with me when this happened. And I got a picture of his of it actually occurring. I have a video. I'm obviously not going to play you the video. Oy. But what I will do is I will share the photo. Yeah, again, he's 4. So if I can get focus, which is maybe not, he's obviously the one in the second from there. There we go. His stat line is in yellow, upper right-hand corner, number 1. 7 kill stat line. He had a partner with a 14 kill stat line. One guy dropped out right in the minute. Hey, Motley Q, what's going on, man? How's the family? Yeah, proud papa moment. Well, I heard him, like, whenever he gets a kill, he yells headshot. Whether it's a headshot or not, he does. And I'm like, listen, like, he's got like 5 kills. And I'm looking at the timer, I'm like, there's only 6 people left. And it was him and one other person. His 2 other were gone because it was 4s. And then sure enough, I'm looking and it's him and this one dude. And next thing you know, I was like, let me get my video out. Did a 2-minute video. By the end of the video, boom. Winner chicken dinner. A 4-year-old and one guy beat PUBG. I mean, 7 kills is impressive no matter who you are. The other guy got 14. The other guy carried the team, but it's not like my son didn't do anything. So yeah, it was pretty cool. Yeah, I have the video of the final minute and a half of the match, including him dispatching 2 people. I'm probably gonna throw that on YouTube. Justin, what's up, dude? Family's great, man. Just a little cabin fever for James, but everyone else is pretty good. My wife is a trooper. Jimmy, James, Jimbo, son. Yeah, I call him all of those. My wife hates Jimbo, but I absolutely call him Jimbo. And I like to think my son is a boy genius because he's such a smart butt. All right, so now that I have 50 of you here on 3 different platforms, besides the Echo, how is and Justin, by the way, how is the family? Because I know you got one. How are my levels? Is this too loud? I have generic mic settings right now. If I need to soften it or raise it up, let me know. Sounds good. Hey, Vince. What's up, dude? How you doing, man? Good to see you, brother. Hope you are well. How are you doing? Tiny, that's no good. I know you were ready and raring to go back, bud. All right, cool. Sounds like my levels are good. Yeah. Hey, how could you not like those grades, Vince? I mean, come on, man. How many 10s are you gonna get? Save some for other people. Don't save them for anybody else, man. Keep them all. Oh, goodness gracious. I sure hope so, man. New York is a show and a half, but we're doing all right. Nate, these ones are all sold out, but if you go to dacardworld.com, you'll see what's up moving forward. Yeah. I know. I mean, first of all, it's awesome that it's a 101. And second of all, it's a 10, which means it is the best. It is perfect in its solitude. I'm just happy I can do the show in some basketball shorts because there's only one camera and nobody can see me. Heck of a lot more comfortable. Yeah, that's right, Tiny. Hoard them. Control the market, man. Yeah, everything's going to be the same. Here's one of the things that is going to change. As if you guys go to the site, you're going to see a lot of division breaks. We are going to be doing substantial division breaks. Listen, you got to cut us a break. It's just I am picking these up, breaking them. What's up, Devil? Um, I am breaking them. I will also be sorting them and packaging them. So that's why you're only going to see about, for the first week, 2 to 3. Hopefully I can get this down pat where it's going to be 3 to 4. Yeah, this is it, man. This is the only camera, this one right here. And it's solid on the desk, man. It ain't going anywhere. The other, at the warehouse, I have 3 cameras on me that I can switch around for. But, just let us know. Yeah, I will be on till midnight now. It's not going to be 2 a.m. It's going to be 6 to midnight. Because from midnight to 2, I'm going to be sorting and packaging up all the breaks. On Tuesdays and Thursdays, I will be getting new stock in. Sean is going to be controlling the stock through the website. So as things get scheduled, they're going to be basically put up hopefully on a week-to-week basis. Some of them will be added as we go. It's today and this week, it's not going to be a lot of breaks. We're only going to do probably 10 to 14 the entire week. We have to figure out our flow. This is the average. Hey, what's up, Rockin'? How you doing, buddy? I hope you're well. How is the great white north? Oh yeah, Vince, I told you. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, man, that was in good shape. The regular breaker that breaks that owns his own company, that breaks out of his living room or basement or third bedroom. Those guys have been doing that for a long time. It's going to take us about a week to go from a giant warehouse to a not so on-demand service. So we have to start off baby steps for the first week. That's why you're only seeing 2 to 3 breaks per day. Until we can figure out what our capacity is, i.e. my capacity, then we'll start moving them up. Rockin', yeah, everybody's safe and good, man. My son's schoolmate turned out negative, so everything is good on that end. But we will be moving up, we will be ramping up the breaks once we get an order of operations down. We are also, I have been tasked, I talked to Sean, I talked to everybody today. I talked to everybody basically all the way up to the president of the company. I've had some conversation or text message or email with almost everybody that is involved today. And one of the reverberating statements is, I'm in New York, buddy. I'm in Buffalo, New York. So we're on lockdown. One of the reverberating statements was, ask the people in the breaks what they want. Since National Treasures is very expensive to do in divisions, do you want to do 2 box, which are half case breaks? Are people going to buy the, 500 and some dollar division breaks? Or do we just crack those by the box? And just do divisions that way? Regardless, they're going to be divisions. It's just kind of has to be divisions for the time being. I don't have the space to be doing a ton of team breaks. This team break right here is going to take me probably an hour to sort and package. So, no, Kelly, no personals until we can get access to our warehouse. And even then, I would not have what I used to have as far as stock, because I'm not going to keep $100,000 worth of stuff in my house. Yeah, we're trying to figure it out. It just might be a very select menu. Or one of the things that we did toss around is put in your personal breaks. Now, I'm not telling you to do this. I'm saying this is what we're tossing around. Put in your personal breaks throughout the week, and we would collect them on, let's say, Wednesdays and or Tuesdays and Thursdays, and then we would break them. Tuesday, Thursday. We would basically it would be per order. You just wouldn't be getting them immediately. They wouldn't be breaking until the next day or a day after that. So it's one of those. There's not going to be any instant gratification. Let me be blunt about that, and it kind of sucks, but it's where we're at and what we have to deal with at the moment. It may be a day or 2 days for a personal break, so it is going to be possible. We will do it. It's just people are going to have to realize it's not going to be like it was before until we get back into the warehouse. Thank you, Justin. Justin's like, who cares? You're back. So we just ask for a little bit of patience. I mean, we're moving a huge operation, splitting it into two, and then carrying it, 15 miles away from the home base. So the stock it just may take a little while to get personals going, but they'll get going. They will. We will announce it. Everybody will be very aware when we get it going. So in the meantime, today's only two breaks, two baseball breaks. It's some archives, and some Bowman draft. The rest of the time, we're just going to be talking. I know a lot of you have not heard from me in a couple weeks, and I know a lot of you are maybe a little stir crazy, like some of the people in my house are. So we're gonna hang out, and we're just gonna spend the day talking, as well. I'll probably do a little sorting on the side while I chat with you, but we're gonna hang out tonight. And this week we'll do a few breaks, but we're gonna hang out. We're gonna try to get that back to normal, and then once we figure out exactly, just have some fun. Take our minds off of the craziness that's going on here, and get back to a new normal. I don't anticipate this for being much more than a month, maybe a month and a half. Being in New York State complicates everything. None of our competitors are here, so a lot of our competitors are not currently on lockdown. The thing is, no, I don't play guitar. Sorry, man. Thanks, Zach. The thing is, eventually, most of those, I know where our competitors are located. We all know where each other are. Those states are eventually going to be shut down. So they're not going to feel it as much as we do, because we're used to working out of warehouse. They're used to working out of their house. So again, just a little bit of patience is all we're going to ask for. But we will get it squared away, and we will get back up to speed ASAP. And as soon as we get back into the warehouse, we are going to celebrate. How long did it take me to set up things? I have an answer for that. I started on Friday, just getting the computer, the microphone, the boom, the two monitors, the keyboard, mouse, just getting the hardware set up. And then all day today from about noon until literally 6 o'clock was software, remote access and everything like that. I literally got off the phone with my final problem at 5:59. I went live at 6:02. So it's been whew, busy. It's if you could realize how big this setup is. Yeah, because I have to have access to the client, which means I need remote access. And the hardware that goes into producing one of these shows, you see this little 2 foot by 3 foot square. I have maybe 10 feet by 2 feet of stuff. If you include stock, I got about 15 square feet of stuff. Hey, what's up, Brian? How you doing, buddy? I miss you too. So I can't wait. I have an upstairs neighbor. I cannot wait until 11:30 when my upstairs neighbor has to keep hearing my voice. Um, he is becoming my formidable opponent over the last 2 weeks. So it is going to be interesting. So Ryan, how are you and your family? Yeah, it's definitely a buyer's time in the stock market. All that stuff's shooting right back up to where it was before. So if you were smart, you bought in last week when everything was in the dumps. My buddy of mine consulted me. I'm not going to say I know a lot about the stock market, but I handle a lot of people's um, retirement accounts for fun. I get a kick out of it. Everyone says I should do it for a living, but it's too boring to do for a living. My buddy's like, man, hey, listen, I want to buy a cheap stock. What do I buy? Well, oh no, I know it's not even close. I'm just saying it's going to be shooting back up to where it was. I'm not saying it's back to where it was, but it's on the right track. I was like, dude, American Airlines, you can get it for $10. I said you'll double your money in 3 months. They're the only one of the only airlines that didn't cop out to all of the buybacks. Granted, now I'm not. American Airlines is American Airlines. They have their customer service issues, but they didn't do what the other ones did and do the buybacks to post their stock earnings back up. So they're probably going to get a decent sized bailout, which should keep them afloat. And sure enough, within like 5 days, it was back up to $15, and I was like, "Oh, see, there you go. You just made 50%." I think Disney, which is less than $100, is going to be a nice buy because yeah, the parks are closed, but they still have the movies to keep them going. They're going to see a 1 year hiatus in massive gains, and then it's going to be right back to $200 to 153, which was the I want to say 52-week high. But yeah. So my buddy made a few ends real quick. Correct. Thus the statement year hiatus. Speaking of Disney, anybody get Disney Plus? My God, if you have a child, it's lifesaver. Oh my goodness. My son's like, I want something, and I'm like, Avengers? Would you like Little Mermaid? Name it. Name anything, you can have it. And he's like, wow, we can watch all these movies. Yes, yes, I get it. Nice. But it is a lifesaver. Yeah, but for those who are not in Western New York, it has been a miserable day all day. Just nasty rain and drizzle. It's been awful. So it's been an indoors day. Ryan, that's funny, man. Yeah, I wish there was a stock list. Oh, I have family up in Maine. I don't recall exactly where they are, but I think it was a 45-minute drive to the LL Bean store. I would say watch it with your mother because that was his mother's favorite show. I used to go back in the late 80s. I used to go to Maine every summer for the summer. Um, as a matter of fact, I was in Maine when I watched the NBA draft and Shaquille O'Neal was drafted. That's how old I am. And then me and my cousin, like idiots, went to the store and asked for Shaquille O'Neal cards, which of course didn't exist the day after the draft. What's up, Josh? Zach, you have a friend. Oh, goodness. No, did you, bro? Yeah. Yeah. I'm 40 this year. Yeah, I still got many, 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 many weeks ahead of me. Yeah, not too bad, bro. Not too bad at all. Oh, is it? I don't. Oh, I figured that place was immune to all viruses and bacteria by now. Unfortunately, rockin'. The only camera I have is this one, and it's a permanent mount on the table, so it does not turn around. Plus, there's nothing to show you. I am in a spare bedroom that doesn't have anything on the walls. It's just an extra bedroom. Pick up the table. Actually, this was supposed to be our table for the Bills pregame to smash through, but because I was in Florida and didn't get back in time for the season, I get to save this one for next season when we're even better. So this table will probably no longer exist after week one of the season. Remember, I'm a Bills fan. These tables are very expendable. This is it. I can't. This doesn't spin around. It's on there solid. There you go, Ryan. Upper Deck is making a David Ayers Young Gun rookie card. I want one. Period. Period. I have the Upper Deck, the E-Packs. It's one of my little freak anomalies that I have. I don't have much on it, but I just like to see because the E-Pack site actually has the lists of all the sets, so you can actually kind of peruse what the sets have in them, and E-Pack exclusive stuff. Well, what they also do is they'll do game dated moments, and the day after his game, they did a game dated moment card of him and basically explained the whole thing on the back. I actually bought a $3.99 pack of cards so that I could get that games day thing for the collection. Now, usually the game day things, there's no physical copies. It's just an electronic copy, but I just thought it was cool. However, hey, what's up, Mel? Literally in the next room. But yeah, I got the e-card, and then I got a notification from Upper Deck last week saying that they made the physical copies of the David Ayers Game Day Moments card. So I'm like, I'm absolutely going to have them send it to me. I want it. Yep. My beer. Hey, wait a second. If you're holding a beer, where's mine? Oh, goodness. I still got to follow the rules. Yeah, so Jeremy, the Bills Mafia is not for the faint of heart. No, not while I'm working, thank you. At midnight, I can have one. We are not for the faint of heart. We are an interesting people. I love David Ayers. I love the underdog story. I love the guy getting the dream opportunity, man. I'm all about it. We are a drinking town with a professional sports problem. You're talking about a city that has had sports teams forever and has never won a championship except for the AFL, which in my opinion doesn't count. So we go hard. We go hard. Also, half the time, we have bubble jackets on underneath our jerseys, like the bubble vests. That's why we all look jacked outside. We don't feel half of that. You can go through a table and it doesn't hurt. I mean, you just got to not hit your head. That's the key. Don't hit your head. Don't get pinched by the corner of the table. It's more for show. It doesn't really hurt. And as for the fire, it doesn't touch us. It just burns our clothes. Justin's like, yeah. We're just a different breed, man. They actually had to. They created the Buffalo Bills fan rule. They stopped tailgating. You can't tailgate longer than 72 hours before the game because we had people that would come in on Thursday, park their RVs in the RV lot, and just be going on a 4-day bender for the game. There's nothing else to do here in Buffalo, man. I mean, really, what are we going to do? Play in the snow? Go to a baseball game? Oh, wait, our baseball's minor league. Yep, I've seen the Mafia go. I've been to most of those videos taking place. No, I don't know who Tom Maybe is. Yeah, there's some videos of us doing some very licentious things. Um, yeah, there's a lot of stories out there. We're interesting. We are not for the faint of heart, man. Um, we are different. Now, don't get me wrong. We are like that in the parking lot. And it's only certain parking lots. It's the satellite lot, it's the RV lot. if you're parked next to the stadium in like the $30 lots, we're not in there. We're in the outskirts. And once we get in there, we're fairly well behaved. There are some stories of us misbehaving in the stadium, but not many. The infamous Tom Brady adult toy was probably our most famous thing that we did in the stadium, where we threw the toy on the field with Tom Brady's name on it. The Hammerlot. I have not gone through a table. I have put someone through a table. I'm a big guy. I tend to be a lifter, not a slammer. Yeah, but problem is, when it's snowing here, it's usually 4 feet of snow. It's not nice. In Nevada, you get about a half inch of snow, maybe an inch of snow on a freak day. It's a little different. Here, you die if you go outside for too long. Yeah, right. But I've done a little bit of it. There's pictures on my Facebook that half of you will never ever see. Well, about 90% of you will never ever see. Yeah, the Sabres games. Oh man, we need to be better fans to the Sabres. We are very fair weather fans with our hockey team, which is sad because the Sabres are a storied franchise. Um, a lot of fantastic people have played in Buffalo. And I mean we've got our 50 years in the league. Unfortunately, we just there's no tailgating at Sabres games. You go to the Labatt house next door. We go to there's a lot of bars around there. We tend to be more calm. Sabres games, the people that go to the Sabres games are a little more reserved. The Bills fans, we're just nuts. We're crazy. We're bonkers. Oh yeah, well, if it's a playoffs game, it's different. Yeah, because we only go to the playoffs once a decade, if that. We go maybe once, maybe half a time a decade. Pearl Street Pub, that's a good one. Yeah, Pearl Street's nice. Pearl Street, Labatt House. I can't remember what Labatt House's real name is. It might actually be the Labatt House. I just call it Labatt House. Oh, goodness. I haven't talked this much in weeks. Train wrecks. I know exactly. Yep, yep. They have the towers. Yeah, has its own little. Yeah, yeah. I can't anymore. I used to be able to drink like a true Buffalonian. But people from Buffalo, we can drink. We're a hardy folk. Yeah, it is very hard to get up the next morning. Yeah, yep. Yeah, man. The Ravens. Oh God, I hope them well. I wish them well. The AFC is going to be very interesting. I did not realize how warm this room got. I think I'm going to have to get my son a fan. Watching hockey. Yeah, watching the reruns, the throwback shows. My son has been playing NHL 19 on the PlayStation. I have it set on rookie with 19 with the 94 two-button settings, no offsides, no icing. And he has a ball. He wins like 2 or 3 to 1, and it's hilarious. So I'll commentate and hang out with him. Actually, we did treat him to a Happy Meal the other day. We have a McDonald's by us that hasn't had any reports, that are just doing drive-throughs with a skeleton crew. So don't worry. As soon as I walked in the house, my wife covered everything with a thick alcohol rub. We have a couple of these hanging around. Even though it doesn't necessarily work, it makes us feel better. It is going to kill everything else. On the outside packaging, the only place people touch. I should probably get the spreadsheet, huh? It's 10 minutes from now. All right. Also, want to give a I want to give a shout out to Sean. So while I'm doing this, Sean has been setting up all of the spreadsheets and breaks. So when you guys are watching Sean do his break on Wednesday, I think he's going to be doing Monday, Wednesday, Friday. When he does his on Wednesdays, give him that shout out for making sure that I can run smoothly. Because I just have to turn it on and go. It lives on surfaces, rocking. So if somebody was to touch a surface, they could, in theory, leave it on a surface. Nope, no personal breaks. None. Not for a couple weeks. Ryan, we are working on a way to figure out what's the easiest way to do it, so we'll have a solution soon. But we have to get the ground, the base of how we're gonna execute done before we can start adding things. So this week is a light week, just so that we can find out what the capacity is that we can do. Because I no longer have somebody here during the day to do all the sorting and packaging. I got to do everything. What's up, Greek? Hey, it's good to see your Twitch login. How are you? How's the family? How's everyone's health? Good, man. Everyone's good here. Just Jimmy is a little stir crazy. James is ready to. He's literally running around the coffee table. He gets his laps in because it's pouring outside. We haven't been able to let him outside for the last 2 days. So yeah, it's just a little crazy. Well, today's are sold out, but you can get in ones for the rest of the week, just like you would always. It's still being done by dacardworld.com. We're just all remotely processing from home. So you can still buy them in the same. As a matter of fact, let's kind of go through that right now. That's not what I wanted. Hold on, just last minute tweaking. Gonna be a lot of this over the next few days. Well, actually, quite honestly, I'll probably have all the tweaking done today. I should know exactly what I need to do by the end of the day. All right, here we go. All right, there. All right. All right, I think I fixed the issue. All right. So I think I figured out what that was. When I switched over this, you don't need to figure it out. I fixed it. Don't worry about it. I think it should be fine now. Now you can hear my voice twice. Do I have reverb now? Interesting. All right, how about now? Still got the reverb. Well, that's interesting. I may have to mute our way through the randoms then. All right, what about now? Okay. Then I'm gonna have to mute our way through. Let me get us out of here. All right. What about when I'm on this screen? Is it still reverbing through this screen? So it's a source issue. It is only on the other screen? Okay. So what we're going to have to do is I'm going to mute the sound when we do the randoming. Which is fine. I mean, you guys don't need to really hear me random. It's all on the screen for you. And I'm going to put a sticky note to make sure I turn the sound back on. Do I have a... Oh, you know what? That's a good question. Do I? I shouldn't. That should be muted. That is muted. My computer itself is muted too. Is this... Oh, that... No, that's muted. Everything that I see is muted. What up, Dan? No, the DA Card World store, it's default mute. It's fine. I mean, like I said, I don't need to talk through the... thanks, Rico. I don't need to talk through the randoming. I do, however, it is 7:02, so... Hey, everybody, how would you like to do a break right now? Let's make sure I can record. It has been way too long since I've hit that record button. It's very exciting to hit that button again. It's been over a week. Do I still have it? What lies in these boxes? We're going to have to find out. What we have here is 2019 Bowman Draft Baseball Jumbo 4-box DA Card World Live, coming to you straight from Casa de DC. It's a random team break. You know what that means. I got to do a little bit of randoming. I'm going to go ahead and mute myself while we do it so that I don't give you any feedback. All right, you've seen it on the screen. Now I'm going to read it to you. The Dodgers go to Dana S. Cleveland Indians, Edward R. Pittsburgh Pirates, Sean L. San Francisco Giants, Jeremy C. Mark R. gets the Tampa Bay Rays. Scott G. The Miami Marlins, William W. The Padres. Blue Jays are going to Patrick W. The Cardinals go to Martin W. A lot of W's. Scott K. Detroit Tigers, Brian S. The Texas Rangers, William W. The Baltimore Orioles, Brian S. The White Sox, Brian V. The Mets. Henry G. The KC Royals. Han, you have the Brewers. Colby F. The Mariners. Wesley, the Yankees. William W. You have the Phillies. Scott G. The Atlanta Braves. Wesley N. The Cubs. Boston Red Sox go to Walter. Scott G. Minnesota Twins. Larry J. The Cincinnati Reds. Jeremy S. The Rockies. John O. has my Astros, and the Diamondbacks go to Scott G. Them Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim go to Kyle L. with William W. taking the Oakland Athletics. Where did I put? Oh, there it is. And I have a frozen screen. Ooh, that's exciting. All right, let's see if I can get that corrected. Oh, goodness. All right, bear with me. We're going to do this real quick. Let me just duplicate the shot. Interesting. So I'm actually moving in front of the camera. You guys can't see it. Thankfully, I haven't opened anything. Let's try this button. Nope, that is a camera issue. All right, hold your horses. We'll figure it out. Hmm. All right, it looks like the camera, the actual hardware is frozen. So we're going to have to do a reset, so bear with me.